Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Welcome to Be Less. It's been a hot moment, and we are reporting to you live as Marvelous puts her earrings on, and I sit here in front of you in a topper and heavy forehead contour, because that is drag.
And that was Dolly with the weather.
Turn all the lights.
Back to you in the studio.
Oh.
It's been so long, you've forgotten what we start with.
Oh, what are we giving?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gorgeous today. I do love the look. Overall, let me see. Okay, we're doing it. It's like we're in a disco roller skating contest in the 70s. Hairstyled. You got your earrings on from the mall. You got your dress on from the mall. You got your heels on.
From the mall.
The heels are red bottoms.
I guess that was better than what Miss Kirsten Orlando said. She said I look like Barbara Bush in this hair.
Well, I mean, I think she said you look like Barbara Bush and Tammy Faye Baker
Yeah.
mixed together.
Yeah, it was the combo.
Yeah,
At the
which I can see it. Tammy Faye Baker.
You look like, we're definitely like in the 80s, and you are the girl next door. Scratch. The girl down the block. And you're really excited about prom coming up, and you've been practicing your hair and your makeup. You look like
My
80s
hair
prom.
smells like cigarettes and hairspray,
Yeah.
perfume. What would be your roller skating? Your song. You were roller skating.
In the 80s? Two of hearts. Two hearts are made of one.
You want to do We Connect? It's very different.
I need you. Yeah. All of her songs are very different beat. Very
Very
different.
different. We Connect and Two of Hearts. You Stacy Q. I feel like I have Stacy Q hair on too. Like she had the windblown look.
This is Stacey Q hair for sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is what the cover of her album. Like, this is the hair she's wearing.
Like this.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What has been the updates the last few months? We've missed Pride. That's kind of what the gap's been, is between the last episode was now and Pride.
Yeah, we did Pride, It was very hot. It is still hot. We are still in the heat.
It was club, another club, bus, plane, next gig, next place, no sleep, no tips.
No tips. So we did Pride.
You said this last year, and I think it's on the podcast from last year when we talked about Pride, but something about the Pride crowd.
No tips.
They don't tip.
Where's your dollars? Tip your queens. Give your queens $1. We need the dollar, especially in Pride. Oh my God, we are so hot. $1.
Just $1 for $1 a show. You can sponsor a drag queen.
Oh my God.
You are so right though. Pride brings out more people that don't normally come to drag shows, but because of that, they don't know the etiquette.
You got to know the etiquette. And
Don't
my
know the
God,
etiquette.
somebody needs to tell them. If you are out there and you have friends, Pride, tell them have singles or fives, that 5, 10s, 20s. I mean, any bills. As long as they're willing to give it away, have the bill on you.
You know what I said at the Lava Room last week when I asked the audience, I said, does anybody here want to be friends with a drag queen? And of course, all of the white woo girls were woo. And I said, you know how you want to be friends with a drag queen? Tip. I said, that's rule number 1. That's great. If you don't tip, rule number 2, if you take our picture, if you take videos of us during our performance, if you send those to us or tag us in them, that's gold. That's currency. That's drag currency. If you send me a video of me performing or tag me in something, I'll take that, mama.
Find me. That means I know you have found me on social media, given me a follow, and taken the time to either send it or tag me in it. You can send it. I mean, you can send it to me, then I can approve it. I mean, that's But yes, we had a good pride. We had a wonderful protesters who really showed up and showed out for us multiple times. Hi,
My baby.
darlings. The protester. I mean, I know they really do choose some photos.
Do I show the screenshot from the video? What did they call me? It was what am I?
There are monsters among us. Ding! You're a monster. You know, I have to say, and you also, it was like innocence destroyed and all that.
It
on
was
your
good.
They really like to zoom into your face.
They really hate me.
They really do. And,
They
you know,
really
if they
hate me.
end up watching this, I just want you to know that Miss Marisol, oh, honey, not a sulking clock. Oh,
Not a sulking
clock.
clock.
Oh.
No, they thought Marisol was the biological woman. They looked at me and were like, "Man."
Bitches.
I've said this before, and I will say it again. Something about my drag either makes people incredibly angry or really horny. There is like no in between.
It does make a lot of people mad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It pisses a lot of people off, but that's what drags me.
My Instagram comments are a war zone.
That is what we are meant to do. We are here to piss off, and you will really piss them off.
People are fighting for their lives in my comments.
You will really piss them off.
Yeah, I really piss people off. I told Arturo, I was like, there's no way I can win on TikTok, because if I just post drag queen stuff, I get, "You're just a man playing in makeup." And if I post about being a cis woman in drag, I get, "You're not a drag queen, you're just a woman." I can't win.
You can win.
I want to talk about what our strongest opinions are about drag. And I can go first if you want me to cancel myself.
Okay, we'll talk about.
But I just want to preface this. Only drag queens are allowed to have strong opinions about drag. That is one of my strong opinions, is that if you do not do drag, you are not allowed to say you dislike a drag queen. That really makes me angry when people are like, "Oh, I don't like that drag queen," or like, I don't like that drag." And I'm like, you're not allowed to have an opinion.
You don't do drag.
If you've never done drag, you are not allowed to say you dislike a drag queen.
I'll second.
And I'm allowed to have strong opinions because I'm in the trench. We're in the trenches, baby.
Deep trenches.
We're out there. We're doing the work.
I'm real deep.
And I just want to preface this. A lot of people's strong drag opinions that like bother me, or that like women shouldn't do drag. So like there are some shitty opinions out there, and you just got to take them with a grain of salt. So if you don't like my strong drag opinion, who cares?
We probably don't like yours.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we're not
I'm
going to question.
going to tell you what my opinion is. And it's, look, this might be some girls' judge, and that's fine. And you can disagree with me, and that's totally okay. All drag is valid. I'm just saying my strong drag opinion, and I've told you this before, is I would rather a queen go out and perform with no wig than with no lash. My strong drag opinion is you need a lash.
You need a lash.
I would rather you go out there bald, but with a lash, than go out there in a wig with no lash. That's my strong drag opinion.
Okay.
Look, if you're a girly that doesn't wear a lash, that's fine. But I'm saying,
I'm sure it is to some. I'm just
rather see you bald.
I just think, there's a reason. I do agree. There's a reason everyone's like, oh, the lash just makes the look. The lash transforms the look. The lash puts it all together. Honey, when I take these lashes off, I look like shit. And
I say that because I take these lashes off and I look like I'm just a big fan of Kiss.
Right.
I am the Gene Simmons of drag. So that's my opinion.
If you take your lashes off and you look like afterwards, then you look like without them on.
What's your strong drag opinion?
No, I just don't like lazy drag.
Well, that's
I
not a strong opinion. That's a correct
That's
opinion.
like my strongest opinion around here. Well, let me define what I mean. I don't like these flat hair shake and goes. Bleh. I don't like the no makeup. Bleh. I don't like the wispy lash. Bleh. I don't like the no tights. Bleh.
So it's like a combo of all of it.
It's all just
okay.
Bleh.
But if it's like one or two things, but so they have some of the other elements, is that okay? Is that trying for you?
Sometimes. I mean, if your whole drag wardrobe comes off the internet just from random websites, I mean, it's not that sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've got some customs You've
Where-
got some customs.
Are they in the room with us right now? Do you
have-
see the customs in the
She's
room
got
with
her
us?
hair. She's got her jewelry. I mean, the queens that go out there and all
Oh.
their drag is purchased off the internet. All their wigs are from the shelf. All their jewelry is from the shelf. Or it's like, girl.
There are ways to drag up like good find. Like there's plenty of Fashion
Well, I need
Nova
to-
in my
yeah, I
closet
need
that
to
I've
see the
put a
effort.
stone on and added
Yeah.
a feather or something.
I've got to see the effort though, and the effort means you don't go buy your stones from Hobby Lobby.
A lot of people don't know that. You got to educate the children.
Well, get it together, girl. Call somebody.
I
Text
didn't know
somebody.
until I met
A lot
you.
of drag queens gatekeep. I'm not about gatekeeping, honey. I'll tell you what you need.
We're
Don't-
girls.
We are girls. I'm not about gatekeeping, bitch, because you need to know, because you need to collect yourself.
We're the share and share alike of.
I'll tell you anything you need to know. I'll tell you where I bought it, how I bought it, when I bought it, when the sale happens,
Oh yeah.
the link, all of it. Also, if y'all not using the blush binder, you need to go use it.
I'll link the blush binder.
Yeah, please. I mean,
It's pretty good.
It's phenomenal. Back and better than ever, right into motion, honey.
Our drag opinions were so strong that we had to get a new camera.
It broke the camera. We shattered the lens. It couldn't handle it. We had to reframe. That's your reframing noise.
That's gonna be so much fun to edit. Thank you so much.
Just a quick mention of our upcoming show we have in Florence, Alabama, for those of you out there who want to come to Florence, Alabama, to the Lava Room and experience the hot lava girls.
Hot Lava Drag has everything. It has Asian food, drinks, red lights, stage,
Pussy poppin'.
people who really love their nieces. Can we tell that? Okay, we do a whole show in Florence, and I don't think people realize, like, when we get out of drag, we sit silently for like a good couple.
Very quiet.
We sit there after
Recoup.
shows
We
and we just
recuperate,
kind of we recharge. And something about drag is so exhausting, but I like the adrenaline of performing. You can't go to sleep after. It's like we stay up till probably 3. We've seen the sunrise.
We have to
together.
like bring the melatonin out.
I've seen the sunrise with
We
you.
like push all of our sleep things in our body down deep to where we just cannot sleep, and we have to like bring our human side back out because we're like
Reboot.
This,
We're rebooting.
we're like this robot that's just it's it's a whole
So we
process.
get home from this show that's like an hour and a half from us. Silence. We sit down. Silence. And then after a few minutes, we go, can we talk about that guy that really loved his niece?
He loved his niece.
There was a lovely family that came to the drag show, their first drag show ever, and he was so
brought his
excited for his niece to be there that he would constantly, this is my niece.
Honey,
I love my niece.
I love my niece
Love
come
my
out of his mouth so many times. I tell you what, like he wanted us to know that that was his niece and that he loved her and that he brought her to this gig to witness all this glory. I mean, it was lovely. I'm sure they had a great. Weren't they the ones sitting there like? Ah!
Yeah, they were living. They were a perfect crowd. They were great.
It
Took
was a
pictures,
perfect
had
crowd.
fun, tipped, and he was really excited.
If
for his
anyone who's
niece.
watching this who's been at the Lava Room, thank you. You're a perfect crowd.
Lava
We
Room's always
love you.
Lava Room's a great crowd. So there's a trend online of like what would send a small Victorian child into a coma. Like if you went back in time, or like a Victorian era child came into this era, like what would put them in a coma about drag? And so we're gonna each read one off from our list that we wrote, and we have to try not to laugh. That's like the point. You try not to laugh. Do you have your list
Well, I have it in my brain.
in your brain?
Yeah.
That's not doing good homework.
I have it prepared.
Okay, you go first. I'll go next.
Okay, the first thing I thought that would truly like send them in a coma would be if like they did drag and they got out of drag, like ripping off super glue from your scalp. Like, could you imagine being a child and your whole sideburn comes off with a wig that you put on to go fake sing for 3 minutes? And you rip your sideburn off for like a month.
I've seen people get scalped.
Right.
I've seen queens scalp themselves.
That is insane. You will scalp yourself for a month to go out there and be a little stripper.
Are you ready for my first one?
Yes, yes.
The whip cracks and mixes. Just the amount. On up. Get on up.
So much of our club music sounds like a washing machine beating again. Don't.
And so many of these drag mixes have been passed down that I feel like they've been recorded on like
Apple
somebody's
bottom
phone.
jean, get on up. It's raining, man.
Hallelujah. All right, what's your next one?
The toe curling
Oh,
of the tights.
yeah.
That's horror. 6 tights. Or however many you want to. It really doesn't matter because then you shove your toe in, pointed toe here. I mean, could you imagine? See, this is me and Steven argued about this because I don't get on the ticks. So I thought the challenge was if you did drag, what would kill you? I didn't realize it was
Are you ready for my next
things
one?
about drag.
No, it can be anything. You're fine.
Okay.
But my next one is wig reveals. Can you imagine them watching somebody scalp into a new wig?
Izzy. Dina Cass Facebook Live videos.
Just any pageant queen's Facebook Live.
It doesn't matter. Watching them put a topper on and spray their hair. Like, her hair goes into formation. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
It's mesmerizing.
It's pretty amazing.
It's like one of the only Facebook Lives I can sit down and watch every second.
I can
and
watch
be
all of it
entertained.
because she don't stop talking, and it's like watching an entire
It's like
amazing,
a TV episode.
Like Dina Cass, I know everyone in the world starts a podcast, but I really think you should do that.
Yeah, that woman is made for TV.
She's made for entertainment.
Yeah. Alternative queens in contacts. Like the whiteout ones. Can you imagine how freaky that would be for them?
Duct tape around. Have you seen the queens who duct tape their corsets?
Yeah.
The duct tape.
Just duct tape
Duct
anywhere.
tape was on my list.
My next one was green marble setting spray.
I think that might damage lungs. Which one of mine was Aerospun, and we'll just wrap that straight into it. I truly think
we're ruining our shelf life doing drag.
Aerospun, green marble. I mean, green marble burns your like.
I don't know what it is. The weirdest setting spray, but it
and
stinks.
Lungs if you inhale too quickly.
My next one was the intermissions at drag shows. I don't know what it is.
I don't want to talk about what I have seen at intermissions.
Hey, girl, I've seen. It's chaotic.
It is
chaos.
It is chaos.
Whenever it's musical chairs or twerking contests or.
And I don't know. It could range between dance contest, twerking, musical chairs,
charades,
tic-tac-toe. I really don't know. Best dressed. It could. I don't know.
I've seen underwear competitions.
And the start time of a drag show could also potentially
kill a small Victorian. Drag time, just in general.
Could also murder, and the amount of sweat we produce.
Well, one of mine was the noise a chest plate makes when it comes off.
Could drown.
The noise of
the amount of sweat we produce could drown. And another. Well, I tell you what would really kill a small Victorian child if they come into right now into this drag scene, and what would fucking kill that child would be he would have.
I've gotta cut that. I can't put that in here. That's for the Patreon exclusive, baby. You gotta pay to hear what she said for that one.
was good. That was a good one.
You know what my last one was? And
What?
I think I'm on the same track as you of ending of this. This would actually, I think, kill a small Victorian child. I just put bachelorettes.
They would trample over the kid to get to the stage. Oh my God! They have
Bachelorettes.
to see. They have to see up close. Maggie Myers would also choke the kid out.
Oh, yeah, just any bar with cigs inside.
Maggie Myers would also choke the child out.
So any last words about what can kill you in drag?
Well, okay, well, this is how we'll end it out. We'll end it out. Let's recoup. If you don't like the opinions on drag,
That's fine. There are some crazy opinions
that's
out
fine. I don't like yours, but feel free to share them in the comments because that increases our viewing. So if it's, if you got extra opinions and you want to tell us how we're wrong, do that,
there.
please.
I hear people's opinion about my drag dailies. I think I'm allowed one opinion.
Yeah.
I think if I get told I have to do drag, I can tell people they need a lash.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
I agree. They do need a lash.
Wear lashes. Lashes are great.
Lashes are great. Lashes are lovely.
Watch a
And,
YouTube tutorial.
we've moved past a lot. We've moved past the forcing on to wear nails, even though I do like nails or gloves. But we've moved past that. We've moved past the jewelry because ain't no queens wear no jewelry. We've moved past that.
I think
You have to really get your
if you're a good
vision
entertainer,
across.
sometimes it doesn't. My opinion means if you're a good entertainer, you can look however you want to look. I mean, look at the material. But if you're entertaining, I think that's definitely the most. I don't care what you look like as long as I'm entertained and I'm enjoying myself.
If you're a professional, you're a professional. I agree. We love drag. If you're a good entertainer, you're a good entertainer. You can entertain us through any way, form, or fashion.
And just remember, we're sitting here with a vagina and a topper, so take what you will. Take it with a grain of salt.
Take it with a grain of salt. That is truth. I'm not even wearing the breastplate. I got the foam titties in. So, well, if you're new to drag, you need to go look up Share and Share Alike. It really helps.
She's a girl's girl.
She's a girl's girl.
Doesn't gatekeep.
No gatekeeping.
Only girl boss.
You want to be girl's girl? You gotta be girl's girl. Share and Share Alike.
You haven't sang for us nearly enough this episode.
I haven't. You're gonna go back and watch it and be like, oh yeah, he did.
He.
She.
He.
I just broke the illusion.
Yeah, that's what shattered it.
Dear lover.
I hope this letter finds you.
Dear lover. So please let us know in the comments. We're gonna get on the makeup tutorials. It's not gonna be a big time tutorial. I just smack the stuff on and keep it moving, honey. We'll do that, so you don't have to comment that because we are doing that. That's in the plans. But please comment what you want to see us do. If you have any ideas, if you want to see us do a cooking show, let us know.
Just smack it on. I know that queen.
Yeah,
I know her.
just smack it on.
Just smack it on.
Smack it on, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage.
Just smack it on.
Just smack it on.
Christina smacking it on. Thank you for watching Be Less, where you can always be more.
I hope that made it look like I did the tongue pop.
And that was Alyssa's secret.